I've been on such a time crunch and I haven't had time to just slow down, relax, soak in the good stuff. I mean, this is what I call the good stuff. I really, really, truly enjoy this. And I just think back how lucky I am. And I don't know if it's so much luck as earned, but I worked really hard to get here. Yeah, I worked really hard to get to where we're living now. Where we're living, how we're living. I've learned so much. I don't know, it's been a journey. It's been a long, long journey. It's been a long time coming. I've always had my Bombagarden. I've always had my goals. I always had my dreams. So what really strikes me is just how much that I didn't know. How much that I didn't know that I didn't know. And I think when I launched when I made my Bombagardens, when I made everything public, because it's been something that I'd had going on for months. It's been something really that I've had going on planned in my head for years. But when I finally took that step and I launched it, it was really because with the pandemic going on, everybody's in isolation, everybody's in their home, grocery stores are not reliable, you can't rely on getting what you need. And I feel like I just wanted something, I needed an outlet for one, and it was great for that. But I also want to teach some things. For as much as I didn't know, because I thought growing things was as simple as put a seed in the ground, water it, and then boom, you have great plants. It doesn't quite work that way. It's not quite that easy. Once you figure it out, I mean, it's not rocket science by any means, but just getting started. And I know a lot of people were reaching out to me of, how do you get started? What are the basics? What do you recommend? And I had some answers, but I didn't have all the answers. And what that really brought me to was just the coaching aspect. I'm a softball coach. I've been coaching the last several years, and I love doing it. Like, I feel like that's my calling. I love coaching. I love seeing players. I love seeing the girls going through the struggles, and then that aha moment where it's like, oh, where everything clicks. All the words that you've been saying, all the reps that they've been doing, everything finally clicks and it all goes together. So my thoughts were, when I was putting together Bombagardens, I really wanted to be an outlet or somewhere that people can turn, either for advice or for guidance or just to learn from, because I learned everything that I know on YouTube. So just to be another resource. I would like to be a resource. But with that being said, what questions do you have? Whether it be, are you just starting out your garden? Are you trying to get chickens? Are you looking for a more sustainable life? What are your goals? And I think I would like to help guide people through that. So leave it in the comments what you're working on, or what questions you have, and what keeps you following along. I do really appreciate the feedback, because I know I have my own vision and I have my own ideas of where I want this to go. But ultimately, I want it to also be a resource for people who do have questions and aren't quite sure and are in the same boat that I was in several years ago. I really was just looking for clean food sources. I wanted to know where my food came from. And I've checked off those goals. I've hit them. I know where my food comes from. It comes from my yard. Not only that, my food comes from my yard. I can can it and I use it all year long. So I don't really have to rely on the grocery store for much. And this year especially, I'm being a lot more aggressive with what I'm growing. I'm being a lot more aggressive with what I'm preserving. I usually let my oregano go. I'll use it here and there. I'll preserve a little bit. I'll dehydrate a little bit. But I'm being aggressive. Right now I have 5 pints of oregano, which is more than I'm going to need this year. But I have it. Same with my dill. I really don't dehydrate my dill. But a lot of the herbs, just having those time and time again and just being able to fall back on the stuff that I grew. I know where it came from. In a pinch, I have what I need. I grow what I use. And that's going to be a big saver, especially this fall. I mean, there's so much uncertainty still. Cases are going back up, and we're talking shutting things down and slowing down phases. We're not where we need to be. And then once fall comes, we don't know. But I just don't want to be in a situation where I don't have what I need. So leave those questions below. And I really appreciate all the support everybody's been given me. The people who follow along, the ones who've been following along all the time, and the ones who are new. I appreciate all you guys.